Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time of the Deluxe Drive Max Megazord from Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. This is, yeah, it's another Throwback Thursday review. This is the main Megazord of the Overdrive Ranger. Sorry, I'm a little hungry. Of course, I don't have the box because that was thrown out years ago. So we'll get right on down to the line up here. Some people think that this isn't the best Megazord, and I can understand why, but I actually personally enjoyed it. I do like this Megazord. Granted, this will not, this won't stop me from my positive thoughts of this, because I've had this for so long, will not differ from me trying to obtain Daiboken. I will try to get Daiboken later, and because I actually do want Daiboken, and even compare the Zords to it now that I have it here. So here we have the dump driver, which is the Red Ranger Zord. This belongs to Mac. And this is where you would normally store the sword, the Drive Max sword, which, unlike the Japanese version, does not come off in two things, which, well, honestly, the sword actually looks a lot better than the Japanese one, but whatever. I'm still going to get Daiboken. You can store it on the side. It's pretty big, but yeah, you can store it on the side. You got the number 1 right here, because this is during a time when they marked numbers on the Zords. And when I threw my camera all over the place, oh wait, I still do that. You got the number 1 right there, and it is also on the opposite side. You know, the front cab. Yeah, it does roll quite well. So you got 4 wheels here. 2 of them have the connection joints for Megazord mode. Yeah, rolls quite loudly. And of course, just like in the show, you can extract the dump driver arms, like the little dump bucket. This is where the dumper, like where you put all the dirt and stuff, and then you can also use the claws. Unfortunately, unlike the Japanese version, you can't take out the other 2 claws, so yeah. Again, I will still try to get Daiboken. And these little top parts also have like little missiles. Like I remember in the show, there were little missiles here. Yeah. Alright. Very nice. I actually really like this Zord. This one was honestly my favorite. So, yeah, there is the dump driver. Speed driver, which is the Black Ranger Will's Zord, which is designed after a Formula 1 race car. Hence why its Japanese name is Go-Go Formula, if you've seen my review for the Cellular. Anyway, only for whatever reason, I never figured this out, 2 of the wheels don't work. Don't know why, but they don't. Like this one and this one. The other 4 do, and it still can roll. Wonder if there's actually a way to like unscrew that and then like remove like the little stopper and like have this thing roll, because like it's bolted in. So maybe there is a way to have that thing like actually like move around. So yeah, and it did have an action feature. You pull back the cockpit, and like on the Japanese version, you're supposed to pull the whole section. Like this was supposed to be a little bit more in the body, and then you pull it to put in the cockpit, and then you flip this up, and there are little ridges here. I do like the little detailing. There are like little ridges here, and it would fire out missiles or rockets, which I actually liked. I always thought that was cool. I mean, it doesn't matter if you leave the cockpit out, but I guess it sort of like bumps into it. So I guess you're supposed to leave it like that when it's like this. Very nice. I haven't touched these in forever, so. Here's the gyro driver, which belonged to the Blue Ranger Dax. This one kind of suffered the most damage over the years. It's missing, like, its laser guns in front, which got ripped off, and then the paint up here got scratched up a lot, but that's just because I was so violent with this thing. Memories of me dropping my toys all over the place. I don't know what that stain is. I never knew. Not sure if that was a part of it or what. I might actually want to find some white paint so that I can fix that. I mean, it's still nice. I still like it. And of course the number 3 is concealed behind the guns. Yeah, I want to see if I can actually like fix the paint on here. Because I actually like this. And yeah, it does have the Megazord head sticking out, so it doesn't have like the little helmet thing like when the Megazord would the cockpit of the dump driver would kind of go down and the head would come out. The head is already on the this part. I like the Japanese version. The dozer driver, very bright yellow. In fact, you can't even see the number 4, which I wish they'd done in black. Actually, I just wish they would have put it in the proper place, like right here, because you cannot see a damn thing. I tried to color in the bucket so that it would look a little more accurate, and yeah, that does work, but it kind of faded a lot. But again, you can kind of move the scooper. Kind of a cute little dozer. It does roll, as rolling things well, and you do get a turret up here. I don't know why a bulldozer would need a turret, but hey, it's got one. And then we have the sub driver, which is a submarine. Again, it also rolls. It has like the, again, this is back when, I don't know why that's just sticking out the background. This is back when the pink Zords only had little bits of pink. Like even in the Japanese version, there was only like pink on the side. The only pink on this one is just up here. Number 5. And you do have the little pull-out hooks, which both in Japanese and English, these do not extend or do a grabby motion, but this version, you can pop them off because unlike the Japanese version, these aren't screwed in place. In fact, I think one of them is hiding a screw hole. Am I right? Yep, I was right. I was right. So, there are exactly 2 formations you can put this in. It's truck or trailer mode, and it's Megazord mode. So let's start with the truck mode. Dump driver, you don't really do much. I guess we can store the sword on the little peg here. You know, just to make things a little easier. You're supposed to stack. This does not fold at all, which sucks. So you just need to like shove it up here. I forget how this goes because it's been a long ass time since I've done this. I mean a long ass time. Like I haven't touched this damn thing in years. That's saying a lot. And then you take this one. This one's a little bit more easier to lock in, even though it's more friction based. But this one's a lot more easier to deal with because of its body shape. Just like how it acts in general. Alright, that works. And then, yeah, get it, the battery's almost dead. Yeah. You take this section, pull that back, hold that up, take out this red bit, swing it around, push it back up, take the little tab and stick it in the hole right here. And if I can do it right, oh hey, I did it right. And then you take gyro driver, stick these two pegs on the two tabs on the speed driver, hold the little wheels down, and here we have its trailer mode, which I actually do like, and they only use this like once in the show. I think the same is also true of trailer formation and Bokenger. This can move about like a trailer does. This thing is hella loud, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, very nice. It's a little goofy looking for the American version, but it's alright. Yeah, that looks a lot better. The only thing I can't fix is the sub driver, because the sub driver is not supposed to look like this. You're supposed to fold it in half, have this lock over here, and shove it in like that. But this one doesn't have that feature. I don't know why they got rid of it, honestly. It would have made things a lot more coherent. But I guess they didn't know anything at the time. Oh well. It happens. I'm not complaining. This is still pretty cool. Again, that won't stop me from getting Daiboken, but I'll take what I can get in the meantime. Anyway, let's separate these back into their regular forms. That has not happened to me in a long time, because normally this thing doesn't come off as easily, unless like you're really forcing it. So that's been a while. So switch these back into their regular modes, and let's do the Megazord combination. So I'm gonna do what they do in the show. Kind of like how I did with the Legacy Megazord. So transform. You know, in the show, what would happen? These two would kind of go like this, and I'm trying to figure out which arm goes where really quick. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. So in the show, what would happen? I apologize if I haven't been focusing the camera a lot here. The dozer driver would kind of push its shovel against the dirt and fold itself out. And I guess the turret would fold down. That would go in. And you get an arm. And then this would just fold these up, and then this would come out. Even though it's supposed to be a push-in system to get, because the hand's supposed to stay where it is. It's just this section that would move about. And these go like that. This would kind of flip over. And you're supposed to fold the claws completely like that. This isn't a part of the transformation in the Japanese version, but you're supposed to turn this around, lock it up like that. And then the speed driver, as this thing is rising, which I need to do anyway, so hold up. So as this thing is rising up, it would attach itself to the front. I'm gonna actually fold that down like that, and then this would go down, and it's supposed to have, wow, that's actually bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Oh jeez, that's definitely bigger. Whoa, don't do that either. There. And when that happens, the regular head without the helmets is supposed to come on, but This one doesn't have that head, so. And then this would fold up, this would come out, this would go onto the back, and the head, or the helmet, would attach. I thought I changed the batteries in that. Yeah, this does have lights and sound. But as you can hear, or probably not hear, this thing is really drained. Ironically, I thought I already switched out the batteries for this. I guess I was wrong. Either that or it just ate through battery power. And then we're also going to separate the legs to give it a little bit more maneuverability. And straighten everything out. Here is the Drive Max Megazord. A lot of people hate the American release of this, but honestly, I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, it's not the greatest Megazord in the world. As you can hear, the batteries are dying. It sounds like this thing's getting ready to explode or something. Contents of the show, I guess. But, you know, it's not the greatest Megazord, but it's okay. It's not as bad as other people let it on to be. It could be a lot worse. Duo King worse, for example. I don't think I want any of the mechs for Duoger, and even if I were, I would probably only get Duo Wild. And of course, you can give him his sword. Posability, pretty simple. You do get the standard rotation. I guess you can count the fists moving in and out. This arm just has a little thing going on. Legs is actually where it steals the show, because this is a DX figure. The legs can move about like that. This joint is really loose too, so that's a thing. This one's not. So yeah, this thing's actually pretty posable. At least that's a thing. And I appreciate it. And this thing's actually bigger than anything else that I have. I'm just now checking. Here is like Shurikenjin. Shurikenjin stands about, well, this thing's actually really taller. So Shurikenjin's actually shorter than this thing, and because I also have this out here, here is the Preus figure from Bakugan, the life-size Preus figure. He is shorter than the both of them, but honestly, the size-wise, this thing towers over these two. Interesting. Very interesting. I actually, because this is actually a lot bigger than the Japanese version too, so yeah, there's that. Alright, you two have lived out your usefulness. And I just threw Preus on his back. That's no way for him to go out on his first appearance. So yeah, overall, this may not be the best Megazord, but, you know, I guess this is where a time where Bandai wanted to be more original than just shipping the Japanese version. And you know what? I'll give them credit where credit's due. It is a good first attempt at something new. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Take care. Operation Overdrive!